Well, hello there, Aries. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to be doing a special reading. This is in celebration of the full moon in Scorpio, a lunar eclipse on May 5th. So the full moon in Scorpio is a full moon helping you to transform in one area of your life. And then the lunar eclipse is where the moon is shadowed by the earth. And therefore, there is, things being revealed to you so that you can step into this sense of transformation. So we are going to take a look first at what you have learned the last 6 months since we had the new moon in Scorpio back in October. What is coming up for you now, what needs to be released, and then finally, what advice that Spirit has for you about your next step. So let's take a look here. Wow, you have letting go. It is really this energy. You have, Sagittarius, I think, had the same exact card. It's almost like you're a horse in the gate, wanting to jump out in a race. It's this energy of, okay, I'm ready. I am really ready for something new. I think it's been a slow go for you for some time. Almost like this sense of competition. Either you are just perceiving that there's competition around you, or you are actually feeling competition, okay? Whether that's in work or a relationship, family kind of dynamics or something like that. And you're choosing. I'm not dealing with that anymore. I really feel like you're going in a new direction. It takes a lot of courage to do this, but you have regained your focus, or trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Yeah, I feel like you're over the drama. There's almost this sense that someone or some situation has brought a lot of drama in your life. And because of that, you haven't been able to make the progress that you have wanted to make. And so it's kind of like, I'm done with that. It's almost like, yeah, that's it. I'm done. It reminds me of when I was a teacher, right? And I taught, a lot of different grades, but fourth grade was really kind of one of my favorites. And, sometimes kids would get into squabbles, like on the playground or whatever, and it's, sometimes it would just be like, okay, that's it. Oh, you're done. Go to your own corners of the playground if you want to, but we're not squabbling here anymore. And I feel like that's how you feel. Like maybe you have even been in the middle of two other people or something like that, and you're just washing your hands of it and saying, I'm done. So let's take a look first at what you have learned or gained since that new moon in Scorpio back in October. So the trials and tribulations that you may have gone through, right? Those difficult moments, what insight, what, values about yourself or insight about yourself, what wisdom have you gained? So yes, you have, you have seen how the healing light, your healing light can help bring people together. And that's why I feel like you have maybe encountered a lot of this squabbling, or, just conflicts, drama. I'm just going to say it's kind of like the drama queen. I feel like you've had a lot of that around you. But it's you, I think what you're seeing is that one of the things you learned is that you can bring a healing light and love to people. You can help people to overcome the squabbles or the drama. Maybe you've been instrumental in helping other people, or you're also recognizing that being around people that are squabbly, okay, drains you of your energy, and that you know that you want to move into an energy of healing yourself and healing others by working with people that want to work together, right? In other words, you're offloading the energy vampires. You're saying no more to that, and I got to go in a different direction. Yes. And you have, I think there were people in your life that you really were you had put a lot of time and energy into. You may have wanted to either heal the situation or walk away from it, but you couldn't decide. It's kind of like the Two of Pentacles going back and forth about, do I stay? Do I go? Do I try to heal this or whatever? And I think what you recognized was that in the end, if people do not want to be together, right? It doesn't matter what healing energy you bring to it. that you have to step into your own healing, your own sense of healing. What does that mean? In other words, I think the message here is that you're not responsible for the healing of others. When you heal yourself, it's like a ripple effect, and it helps to heal the people around you. And I feel like that's what you've done. You could have even walked away. Okay, you see how the Knight of Pentacles is moving away from the drama, right? You could have removed yourself from any drama, and it could have helped other people to recognize that they were part of the drama. And then they may have said, you know what, I'm going to be more like Aries, and I'm going to remove myself from this energy vampire type of, situation. Yeah. In other words, I feel like you're a leader. You're inspiring others to do healing, not by having conversations, okay, but just healing themselves, looking at the situation in love, or just removing yourself from the gossip, the drama, the conflict, the chattering, right? Beautiful energy there. Okay, so where are you now? What is coming up for you? Yeah, happy success. And then the Two of Pentacles again. Trying to I think you're not sure. Have you healed, or did you do the right thing? Are you successful in this situation? It's almost as if you're doubting yourself. Yeah, you're definitely doubting yourself. But now, oh my goodness, and then look at this. Yeah, an offer is coming in for you. You're going in a different direction. You're kind of like, yes, I don't need that conflict. I don't need that competition. I don't need that drama in my life. I'm going in a different direction. The truth is that I feel like you got kind of sucked into this. Like you wanted to help. I think in a way you wanted to help the situation. You had put a lot of time and energy into it. You wanted it to work out. You really did. And then I think you got to a certain point where you were like, yes, I can't do this anymore. And it takes a lot of courage to remove yourself. This could have even been like a group of people, coworkers. I was a teacher, and I was on this one team once, and there was just a lot of drama. Let's just put it that way on the team. It was like, and it was really, really difficult. It was really difficult. I found like I was in the middle, and you had this group over here and this group over here, and I didn't want to be part of any of it, and yet I was friends with everybody. So it really kind of put me in this predicament. And finally, I did. I had to, I had to allow myself to remove myself from that situation. Sometimes that's just saying, I'm not talking about that. You have problems with them. You go talk to them. I'm not being the middleman. And I think that you were the middleman because you were trying to get two sides to work out, right? And you thought you could be successful in that. But now what you're understanding is that it was just draining you of your energy. It took a lot of time and energy away from you. And so now your truth is, wait a minute, I'm doing it my way. I'm going forward in my way. I'm not getting caught up in all of that anymore. So what is your greatest obstacle? What do you need to release? Yeah, I feel like, for some of you, it could have even been like a legal battle that you have been dealing with. And, or, it could be even, trying like something legal, like even with the insurance company or something like that. What you're understanding is that it has drained you of all your time and energy. You haven't been able to go create what it is that you really want. And it's almost as if I feel like you may be almost like settling, saying, okay, that's it. I'm not putting any more time or energy into it. What's the best I can get at this time? And I'm moving forward. And sometimes, that is really hard. Like maybe you've been going through a very long divorce or something like that, going back and forth with the settlement or back and forth with the insurance company. Maybe you were in a car accident or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that you don't fight for what you are due, right? But I think it's been a long fight. I think it's just been this long trudge, at least the last 6 months, maybe. And it's kind of like, okay, I'm done with it. I have to get on with my life. At some point, we just have to it's almost like a sense of cutting your losses, and just saying, okay, I'm ready to refocus. I'm no longer, because remember, it says trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. You can't move forward as long as you're being caught up in all of this. Or you could have somebody in your family, or you could have a good friend that's going through a divorce or some type of settlement, right? And they're constantly wanting you to get involved. I had a friend, it's a neighbor, and we have another neighbor that was having trouble with her car. And it was just like, my friend, that's a neighbor, was getting involved in the situation and, trying to work, with the car company and all that. And I was like, that you're spending a lot of your time and energy trying to fix, our other neighbor needs to hire a lawyer or something like that. I was like, it's fine in the beginning. I think that is exactly what happened. I think you were trying to be nice, like my neighbor, right? My friend, she was trying to be nice, but then it was just dragging her down because of that. And I think you're seeing that you self-sabotaged yourself. You allowed this drama allowed yourself to get caught up in this drama, but you've learned a lesson now. Okay, you've learned that it's not that you can't help because you have this healing light, that you can't help other people. But in a way, if people don't want to be helped, right, it's time to say, okay, I've done what I can here, and then move on, It's kind of like if you ever had like a family member or a friend that, is addicted to a substance or something like that. You can try to help them, but if they don't want to be helped, it doesn't matter how much time and energy and love you put into that situation. They have to get to the point where they want to be helped before they can be helped. And I feel like that is what you're learning here, that all of your good energy, your good love, your kindness, your compassion to this person or persons, whatever this is, you were trying your best, and now you realize, okay, I just have to get out of this mess. Because your next step, go out on your own, go within. You may have thought that you needed something from this situation, especially if it's, like a legal situation. Once again, you want to make sure you're not hurting yourself in settling, right? But it's kind of like, okay, I have what I need. It's kind of like making sure you have what you need, and that there's not a hidden motivation here to bring somebody else down. It's like revenge or something like that, or I want to get more than something. It's not really a sense of greed. It's kind of like an emotion there, like, retaliation or, vindictive, making sure that you're not doing that. I think you're seeing the insights of, you may have wanted something out of this situation. You may have seen something that would have benefited you, right, out of this. And what your understanding is, that it backfired. Something backfired on you, I think, because you thought you were going to get something out of this situation. Maybe not monetarily, but you thought you were going to get some type of recognition or something out of this situation by putting so much time and energy into it. Now what you're recognizing is, I kind of, that you sabotaged yourself. You didn't get what you wanted. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Aries, because I think you actually went into it with good intentions. And it just didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Yeah, I think you were hoping, okay, it came out reversed. I think you were hoping to see or get other people to see a different perspective, but they're not. And so that, therefore, you're no longer hanging around waiting for it. You're dropping the burden of this and you're stepping forward. Queen of Wands, your energy, passionate, inspired. Okay, I got my focus back. I'm not allowing this situation to drain me anymore. Sometimes we just have to recognize, right? I mean, sometimes it's really hard, like when we're in some type of legal battle, we don't want to leave money on the table. But at the same time, when you're focusing just on the money aspect of it, okay, the thing that we forget is that our time and our energy are still tied up to trying to make sure we don't leave any money on the table. Whereas we could be going out and starting our new chapter or whatever. It's kind of like, okay, I'm ready to close the chapter on whatever this situation is. All right, Aries, you've got this. I know you do. All right, so let's pull a soul truth card for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Yes. That is exactly the Hermit energy, knowing that you have everything already within you. That's why I think that maybe you had some hidden motivation. You thought you were going to get something out of this, whether it was tangible or intangible. You thought you might get something out of putting so much time and energy into this. And now what you're recognizing is, yeah, I actually held myself back by staying caught up in this. I could have gone out. I have everything I need. Why was I holding on to hoping I was going to get more out of this situation? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Yeah, I love that energy, because I think what you're recognizing is, yeah, okay, I put a lot of time and energy into this. I'm going to take what I can from this, the lessons, the wisdom, perhaps tangible things, but I'm going to move forward. I'm going to have the courage to regain my focus and go after what it is that I want. All right, beautiful reading there, Aries. Well, please be kind and gentle with yourself as you're moving through this full moon and Scorpio energy. And I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.